Hello, good morning, student.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, student, how are you today?
We are fine, sir. Thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. Before we begin our lesson, let us start by praying together so that today's learning will run smoothly and be beneficial for all of us. Let us pray. Pray begins. Pray ends. Okay, thank you. I hope today we are all ready to learn and actively participate. To begin with, I would like to ask you a simple question. If I say today is raining, can we determine whether that statement is true or false?
Yes, you can, sir.
Good. Now, if I say study harder, can we say that it is true or false?
No, sir.
Excellent, Vicky. From this short discussion, we can see that not all sentences have a truth value. This is exactly what we are going to study today. Today's topic is mathematical logic, where we learn how to identify a statement, determine their truth values, and understand how statements can be combined using logical operations such as negation, conjunction, disjunction, implication, and biconditional. This topic is very important, not only in mathematics but also in daily reasoning and computer science. So, by the end of this lesson, I expect you to able to understand and apply this basic concept of mathematical logic. Alright, let's get started. Okay, student. So the first material of mathematical logic is definition of mathematical logic. Okay, mathematical logic is a branch of mathematics that studies correct reasoning to determine whether a statement is true or false. So the next material is statement. A statement is a sentence that has a truth value either true or false. For example, 2 plus 2 equals 4. This is true. And 10 less than 5, this is false. Okay, student, the next material is negation. Negation is used to deny a statement. For example, P, it is rain. Negation of P, it is not raining. So the next is conjunction. A conjunction connects two statements using and. It is true only if both statements are true. For example, P, I study. Q, I do homework. P and Q, I study and I do homework. Okay, next is disjunction. A disjunction connects two statements using or. It is true if at least one statement is true. For example, P, I drink tea. Q, I drink coffee. P or Q, I drink tea or I drink coffee. Okay, next is implication. An implication is a statement in the form if P then Q. For example, P, it rains. Q, I bring an umbrella. P then Q, if it rains, then I bring an umbrella. Okay, so the last material is biconditional. A biconditional means if and only if. Both statements must be true or both false. For example, P, you pass. Q, you study. P if and only if Q, you face if and only if you study. Okay, student, this is the last material is truth table. A truth table is used to determine whether a logical statement is true or false. I will write on the whiteboard. This is students, the table, the truth table. This is P, this is Q, this is P and Q. If P is true, Q is true, so P and Q is true. Okay, if P is true, Q is false, so P and Q is false. Okay, if P is false, Q is true, so P and Q is false. Okay, the last is if P is false, Q is false, so P and Q is false. Do you understand what I say?
Yes, I understand, sir.
Okay, sorry student, I forget. The last material is application of mathematical logic. Mathematical logic is used in computer programming, daily life, and decision making. For example, if I study, then I will pass the exam. Okay. Alright everyone, we have come to the end of today's lesson. So today we have learned about mathematical logic, especially how to identify statement and determine whether they are true or false. We have also discussed different types of logical statements, including negation, conjunction, disjunction, implication, and biconditional. Before we close, I would like to ask, do you feel more confident now in understanding how logical statements work?
Yes, sir.
That's great. Remember, logical thinking is not only useful in mathematics but also essential in making decisions in everyday life. For your next step, please review today's material and try to practice with similar example at home. Okay, student, if you still have questions, don't hesitate to ask in our next meeting. Thank you for your attention, participation, and cooperation today. See you next week. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.